Elsewhere in the association, the King is back. Well, he might become Tuesday night. LeBron practiced with the Lakers Monday for the first time since last season's playoffs. He's been held out since the start of training camp with sciatica, which has been affecting his lower back and the right side of his body. Now he's officially listed as questionable, but there's a hope he can tip off his 23rd season in the league Tuesday night when the Lakers host the Jazz.
Well, it sucks. It definitely sucks. Never in my life, since I started playing the game of basketball, have I ever not started a season in my life. So, it's been a mind test, but I'm built for it, and it's just been putting in the work, both mentally and physically, and just trying to get myself ready to rejoin the team.
How are you feeling at this point after going forward?
As expected. Obviously, my lungs feel like a newborn baby. That's the most important thing. I got to get my lungs back up to a grown man, and my voice is already gone. One day back, barking out calls and assignments and stuff, and getting my voice working again. So, be a lot of tea and rest tonight.
Given your multi-skill resume and the makeup of the team, how similar or different do you expect your role this season to be compared to last year?
Don't matter. I'm a ball player. The best thing about me and the way I built my game over my whole life, and the coaches since I was in Little League, I've never had a position. Spo always just say, position is basketball. Be positionless. There's not one team, one club in the world that I can't fit in and play for. I do everything on the floor, so whatever this team needs me to do, and more I can do it when I'm back to myself.
And there's something cool, just that B-roll right there, Mike. He's back, period. And he was kind of funny today. Like the quote about he's got newborn baby lungs. That's one of his funniest quotes in a long time. He's got to ramp it up a little bit by his own admission, get those grown man lungs. And you know what? I hope it happens tomorrow. I hope it happens as soon as possible. If not, Mike, he can wait until Sunday, a nice 5-day break. Either way, even if he does play tomorrow, it's his 25 minutes, whatever he's going to play. I think it's a nice little break after that to kind of, reassess how that felt, how that went, how his lungs are doing.
Well, it speaks to the power and just the nature of who LeBron is that we're leading the show as well. We should for the Lakers coming back off the trip, getting to 10-4 at this point. But then here's LeBron James, and you're going to hear, I'm sure, what JJ said about it. I thought Austin Reeves probably said it best, though, when we were in Milwaukee. And I think you mentioned this earlier in the trip as well, about a month ago, Brez. Basically, LeBron has been watching these games, right, obviously in person, and then he's been watching them from home. And he's been texting his teammates, and he can do everything on a basketball court. So he's like, all right, they're not doing this well, I can do that. They're not participating the proper way in their defensive slides here and there. The computer is working, and so he's going to come back now and fit, I think, exactly where they need him to fit. And it's also kind of jarring to think that way because he's going to play 35 minutes, so he's also going to do a lot of stuff that he's always done. And so while on the one hand, Allie, that's going to take time, on the other, nobody is going to be better able to enter a team and not disrupt it while still doing so much as LeBron. And I think we're all very curious to see how that works out.
You gave your thoughts on expecting him to return tomorrow versus the Utah Jazz. So I'll start with you on this. Do you expect to see him out there tomorrow night? Obviously, as of right now, to be determined. But I will also add to the things that you just kind of broke down. What team right now in the NBA is getting a player like this back, especially when you're already riding a high of momentum? It's a jolt of energy. Kind of like JJ said, we got a new player today.
Yeah.
New guy back in town, and everyone was excited, and you could feel it.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to play tomorrow for sure. Obviously, it's a good sign, but the way that they do these in the modern NBA, it's all right. How did LeBron feel tomorrow morning, right after he recovers from his first full practice in a long time? And the particular nature of this week is so weird because there's only the one game. And then the Lakers don't play again until, let's see, so tomorrow's Tuesday, then Wednesday.
Sunday.
Yeah, until Sunday. And so that's you could argue, you know what, let's get him 2 more days of wind with hard practice, not playing the game, and then play at Utah. So I can see that too. I can see it either way. Or you come back and give him limited minutes in the game tomorrow. So however that works out, I don't think it matters. I just think that ultimately, like, what do the Lakers actually need right now? And it's interesting, like, they need defense. They need the things that LeBron did last year, but I don't want to just tell LeBron to come and be a 3-and-D role player.
Yeah.
He can do so much more. So that's where the intrigue comes from. It's like he's going to have the basketball. he's going to do great things, but there have been a lot of players that have just been playing a role, and because Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic have a lot of the scoring and the shot creation covered for, so that's the part that I'm most intrigued to see.
You know, if the opponent tomorrow was, say, Cleveland, or maybe Miami, or OKC, or Boston, you know, maybe there's a little bit more of a push, even though, hey, we're still, what, halfway through November. But it's Utah. You know, this team's not going to challenge for a playoff spot. They already lost probably their best player for the season, Walker Kessler.
Yeah, second best. Yeah,
second best. Yeah, second best. Yeah, that's a good call.
Inside joke.
But yeah, this team is not going to, like, there's no reason for LeBron to personally or historically rush back against his franchise. So, yeah, you know, I put it at 60-40 he plays tomorrow, maybe 70-30. I mean, okay, so he did get some practices in last week, Allie. I know it was pretty heavily documented on these shows. That was at the G League, though. So he's had one, you know, practice with the big boys. And is that enough? Only one man can answer that question. I think you're right, Mike. We'll find out late tomorrow morning, maybe early tomorrow afternoon.
Markkanen had 47 yesterday.
Yeah.
The Jazz scored 150.
Double OT, but yes, they a lot of scoring.
Still.
Yes.
The game was played, and the score was 150.
And he scored 40 the previous game in regulation, so he's filling it up right now.
All right.
Yeah.
As we anticipate LeBron's return, let's check out the calendar. The Lakers are back home Tuesday to host the Jazz, and then they head to Salt Lake on Sunday, the 23rd. November 25th, they host the Clippers, followed by home games versus the Mavericks and Pelicans.
NBA Cup time, baby.
Here's more from LeBron and his return to practice.
It was great. I mean, you know, I appreciate the coaching staff and the players allowing me to, one, kind of, you know, change the practice detail a little bit. They usually go at 11. I'm an early bird. I was like, can we go at 10? I wanted to go at like 8, but a little pull and tuck and pull. But it's very humbling. I mean, I could just go out there. That's the benefit of having a farm system, basically. The guys were gone on that long road trip. I got cleared to play some 5-on-5 for the first time since I hurt my MCL versus Minnesota, and that was a blessing. It was here preparing for their games, and I got an opportunity to get a couple runs in with them, a couple practices in, so it was a blessing.
This group went 10-4 without you.
Yeah.
What did you kind of make of some of those moments? What have you seen watching them?
The road trip went pretty good. It was a good way to end a road trip in Milwaukee on that back-to-back start, and you know, in New Orleans. So those last 2 games was very key. But, you know, guys have just been, like, everyone enjoys being around each other and love playing for one another. A lot of the guys sacrificing. So it's just, for me, just seeing ways I could just fit in organically. You know, right off the top, I know ways I can help this team right away when I am put back in the lineup.
Did this time make you miss it? Like, everything, like playing a game, being in the NBA, shooting up with your teammates?
You know, just seeing them going out there and working. I love the work. I love the process of working. I don't miss the travel. I might be 41 years old. I was happy sitting at home, you know, on my couch after working out and things of that nature. Yeah, but I don't miss the travel, but I definitely miss the competition. I miss these guys.
Wouldn't that be the life?
Yeah.
You don't have to travel. Just play the home games. No big deal. Top takeaways.
Good workout.
From the road trip is where we go. Brez, we'll start with you. The defense you liked.
Yeah, I was really impressed. You know, look, this road trip, again, that started in like July, it feels like. The Lakers are 1-2, obviously, after dropping 2 of the first 3, and it could have gone either way, Mike. And I like what they did defensively to make sure they secured the win in New Orleans, which, you know, kind of like Utah, another team that's not going to win a championship this year. But more importantly to me, holding the Bucks to 95 points. Our old friend Kuzma and Miles Turner, they combined for 4 points in 50. That's 5-0 minutes of play. That's defense right there. Luka diving for loose balls on the second night of a back-to-back. The energy was good in that Milwaukee game. The defense was strong. You know, right when you needed it. At the end of a long road trip, I feel like the Lakers really did show what they could do defensively. And, yeah, that's one thing to kind of clamp down New Orleans. The very next night to do what they did to Milwaukee, I was impressed.
Trudell, you were on that year-long road trip. How are the vibes?
Yeah, very high.
Very
All right,
high.
I think that just there were so many opportunities for the Lakers to kind of give in think about not just this road trip, but like the back-to-back at Portland when nobody played and they won. Then another back-to-back in Milwaukee where the team gets in at 3, no Rui Hachimura, no Marcus Smart. You just lost, gotten killed at OKC, and even though you found a way to beat New Orleans, and part of that is a big reason why. Everybody seems to understand what is asked of them right now. And I'll repeat in a different way what I said earlier about if you have Doncic and Reeves just being so elite at creating shots that everybody else has kind of a simplified role. Like DeAndre Ayton, hit somebody with a screen, roll hard to the rim, or pull up right in the short roll in the mid post. Like, boom, he knows what to do. Marcus Smart, defend your butt off on the perimeter, take a couple of charges, knock a couple guys over on defense, and on down the roster. And I think the coaching staff gets some credit for that. JJ Redick and him, not just him, but the rest of his staff. So that leads to the vibes then being high when everybody kind of knows what their role is going to be and that it can lead to wins. So that's a really high point to have 10 wins so far with no LeBron James.
And the vibes being high aren't being recognized just within the organization, just within Laker Nation. It's kind of around the league.
I'll tell you what, the Lakers, especially among the odds makers, are really feeling the love right now. JJ Redick right now is the third. He's got the third best odds to win Coach of the Year. Obviously, the San Antonio coach ahead of him, and Bickerstaff doing a great job in Detroit. Nobody predicted that, but JJ's third for coach. That man right there, Luka, third in MVP. This is according to most odds makers. He's behind Jokic and, of course, Shea, whose team might not lose more than 10 games the whole season. Austin Reeves, 6th for most improved player. Josh Giddey, the leader in that. Jalen Johnson also getting some action. And finally, the Lakers, according to most odds makers, 4th to win it all. They're the 4th choice right now. So they're definitely moving up some boards. What does that mean? The public is noticing. The public is putting their money where their mouth is and saying, you know what, the Lakers have some players. They've got the good vibes to continue that. And their coach is doing a really good job, especially with no LeBron and not a lot of Gabe Vincent to this date.
So kind of along the lines of what you're getting at too, like the Lakers actually have had one of the hardest schedules in the league so far. That's the other reason to be impressed. And this stretch coming up is among the easiest stretches that they're going to have. So this is a chance now. You bring LeBron in, you keep the good vibes going. They actually had everybody practice today for the first time. Everybody was available, even Gabe Vincent, who we'll see when he's actually going to come back to a game. So like that's a great thing to have when you already have banked 10 wins, right? And so I think right now they're 24th in terms of the schedule remaining. Take Phoenix, for example, which has been a good story so far, but they have the hardest schedule in the league coming up from this point.
15 games ago, if the Lakers would be winners of 10 at this point. Can you convincingly, confidently, to that point, say yes?
Well, I'm pretty sure that you made Brez and I answer some